So have you ever asked God for more faith? Have you ever said, God, I need you to give me more faith. I need to have more faith to do whatever it is that you need to accomplish at that particular moment. Well, here's the thing. You don't need more faith. You just need less doubt. Let's talk about it. So if you have ever seen a mustard seed, in the Bible, it talks about having a mustard seed type of faith. So the mustard seed, I don't have one here, but the mustard seed is one of the very smallest seeds that can be sown. But when it is sown, it grows into a bush that can sometimes grow very rapidly, very quickly. And it could also grow to one of the biggest bushes. It could sometimes grow to about 10 or 15 feet. But that particular size of a mustard plant can grow from the smallest seed that is so minute, so small that you're like, how can this big bush come from this small seed? Well, that's the type of faith that God shows us that we have to grow into something bigger. He talks about having this mustard seed type of faith whenever we are coming against big goals that we're trying to accomplish, or when he says, I've given you a vision, and we're like, man, I am so small. How am I going to do this? It's not about the how, it's about the obedience. Are you obedient enough to say, God, even though I don't know how this is going to work out, I'm going to add some action to my faith, my small little small faith, because you said it, because you told me to do it, because you said that with you all things are possible. So when you're asking God, I need more faith, I need more faith to do whatever it is, he's like, no, I've already given you faith. Use what you have. Use what you have in your hand. He told Moses, what do you have in your hand to split the sea? He said, all I have is a staff. What do you have in your hand right now? You may have a skill. You may have a thought. You may have $2. You may have something in your hand right now that you're not using, that God is saying, just add a little action to that faith, to your faith, to accomplish whatever it is I told you to accomplish. You don't need more faith, y'all. You don't need any more faith. Use what you have. Use what's in your hand and do what God has called you to do. So a woman full of power is one that walks in courage, that walks in strength, that walks in boldness, that walks in the power of God, even when they don't know how this thing is going to happen. So I encourage you today, walk as a woman full of power, but use your faith to do what he's called you to do. Have a good day.